morning, everybody. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Let's jump into the general show this morning.
About something the other day, and it was a show that Trump was on. Some love and child.
I am in a
some show where it talked about like safe sex, and Trump used to go on it a lot. What was the name of that show? If you're interested.
Yeah, it's Loveline with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Thank you.
We're just getting fired up.
Yeah, man. I just bought some merch from a different channel, General. Where are you at with your stuff, man?
It'll be up. The boys are on it. They were dinking around with it yesterday, so it should be up. I don't know. Well, I'll talk to them today, and hopefully they can have it fully complete. But I got some of the young buck Gen Z university boys getting it all hooked up right now, so I'm boomer tech. I'm not great with that stuff.
Best decision you could have made, by the way, because they understand marketing psychology very well.
Yeah, the Zoomers, they're definitely on it. They're just some young ethnic American university boys getting it done. They've been pretty busy. They were a little bit slow because of their school, but it's all right. We got it built and we have full control over our site. Nobody else. We didn't build it with one of these gay Wix type things where they have control over your site and they can shut you down at any second. No. We have full control. We built it in that way. That's what took us longer. It wasn't easy, and a lot of people got pissed at us because it took too long, but we had to do it this way to make sure that we have full control over our website and that nobody can just come in and shut us down. And yeah, it was a little bit longer and it was kind of a pain in the ass, but Gen Z to the rescue. I hired these university kids to get it done. They got the perspective because you got your main website and then you need to connect the blog to it, so you need another separate thing with the blog, and now we're doing a store. You need another separate store that's connected. And I don't know how to do it. It's a lot of stuff. So these young guys are getting it all. They're getting it all hooked up right. So that's what's taking the time, but it's coming, and they're working on it right now.
Based. Excellent decision. You got any trucker hats on there, or?
The truck, yeah, there are some. They have hats, yeah. Well, I'm not really sure. Once they get this thing connected up, I'll start being able to add more. All the shirts and all the stuff over probably the weekend. I'll add them as they go, and we'll just keep every day just adding a couple more. Or I don't really know how long it's going to take to do each shirt or whatever, but yeah, no, we'll
get a hat. Tricorn.
Yeah, there's hats.
Oh yeah, Leroy. Hey bro, we're bringing it back either way. Either way.
I used to have one and they don't have anymore. I definitely want to get one.
Dude, we're going regal as fuck either way. It's happening.
Yeah, it's going down. But anyways, yeah, that's the update on the website. We have full control over our website. Nobody else owns it. Nobody else has access to it. We have our own hosting. We have a download. If they ever want to try to kick us from the hosting, we can just upload it to another hosting 10 minutes later and we're good to go. We have it all set up like that so nobody can shut us down or try to
tell everybody it's Gab. There's a lot of people that ask if this gets shut down, where do you go? you've already told us that GAB, GAB, is the place you guys are already set up over there.
Yeah, I have an account at Gab over there. I have an account. The only other accounts I have besides here, I have a Gab account and I have a True Social account. Those are the only other accounts that I use right now. What's that?
That's like straight boomer. True Social.
Well, I gotta get in there so I can yell at Trump sometimes, you know. Every once in a while, it's good to troll.
Everybody signed up, though, when Trump says, hey, I'll just get my own, you know. He did it, and we all signed up. I've been a part of it from day one, but I don't think I've ever been on there. It's so boring, you know. It's just like, it doesn't fit with our tenacity.
Yeah, I joined and it was literally just like, yeah, MAGA Trump! Yeah, Trump!
That's
like literally
that's all it's going to be, and there's not going to be any nuance. It's actually a psyop within a psyop to basically make something that he would be opposed to in the long run, I would think.
It's a write-off for him. I mean, can you imagine everybody and their dog that were MAGA people? That's a write-off for him.
He's still chilling.
What you guys should check out is Nostr as well. Because it's essentially a social media platform that's tied to the blockchain. And so, like, if there was some kind of government intervention on one single thing, it's like there's no single entity to really target at all.
Correct, because they're all running nodes.
I follow what the general says, and general says I'm at GAB because that's an American operation. That's where I'll go.
Yeah, well, that's
you got that in your coin wallet?
Andrew Torba is one of our guys, right? He's an ethnic American, America for Americans, and he doesn't let the government come in and push around. He doesn't take bullshit from foreign governments. He's not onto any of that. So, yeah, Gab is definitely the place to go. They had to shut down Gab AI on here because it was just way too based, and they got scared.
Well, if you relied on like a contract for a hosting service, those Gen Z were smart enough to realize that you would have to pivot given the nature of your attack. I mean, you're going to get attacked, so might as well be able to switch it up when you need to, so that way you can't go down. Similarly to running Nostr, as Poo Poo said, you know, you're running multiple nodes, so you're essentially running your own hosting service.
Yeah, it's a completely distributed, like on an individual basis. So you can't really just target one central thing, and people can still maintain their networking capacity.
It's similarly that with this website.
Are you guys Zoomers, both of you?
I'm a Zoomer. I'm 24. Class of 2020.
Jesus,
Class of 2020, baby.
It's like a foreign language. It's like a foreign language, dude. Some of the stuff you guys are talking about.
Get ready, bro. You're about to become a boomer. I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what I am, dude. I'm 36. I don't even know every time I read about what my generation is, it changes.
No, you're like spiritually a Zoomer, so it's alright. But yeah, it's a very smart move on their part, because similarly to Nostr, running multiple nodes, I mean, being able to switch your hosting service at all times, you're going to get attacked, so be able to stay up, keep the website up. $17.90 Naturalization Act t-shirts, all cotton.
Is it picked? Is it hand-picked?
Hand-picked by fucking Byron McDonald's.
We're going back in the day. It's hand-picked.
H1 Donald's. What is it? H1B Byron Donald's.
H1 McDonald's.
H1
H1 Byron. H1 Byron.
H1 Byron. H1 Byron. That guy's toast. Byron McDonald's has already lost, and he hasn't even begun yet. The kids at what was it FSU, Toby, where the kids were?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's FSU. Yep.
What'd they do? What'd they do?
They confronted him. Toby, you can. I mean, you're the Florida man.
I didn't even watch it all. Mark probably did, man, but they cooked him.
Yeah, I put it up in the jumbo. You guys can take a look. Yeah, they just blasted this H1 Byron, and they bring up James Fishback. Like, why the hell would we vote for you? You support H1Bs. James Fishback is 100% against H1Bs. We're gonna vote for James. So, and James isn't even running yet. He didn't even put his hat in the ring, and they're already ready to vote for him. So yeah, Byron already lost. He's toast. And all it will take is for James to throw his hat in the ring and do a little bit of campaigning in the right locations, and he's got a bag.
You see him trying to walk it back. He's like, "Oh no, I'm not all for it. Oh, I'm for Americans." After everybody blasting.
Yeah, he's toast. No one wants Donalds. The problem with Donalds is he's just a puppet, right? He doesn't have his own position. He doesn't have his own way of thinking. He doesn't see what time it is, nothing. He just, whatever Randy Fine tells him to do, he's going to do it. That's it. That's his plan. Whatever Randy Fine tells him to do, that's what he's going to do. And so James, he's a smart dude, and he listens to the people, and he listens to what's happening, and he goes along with what the people want. He knows what time it is. So that's why James is going to win. And Rev, I'm trying to get you a mic, but I don't know.
I got it.
Okay, perfect.
Rush sleeping in right now?
Yeah, Rush has got daddy daycare going on. I think he's like completely wiped out. No, I think normally he's allowed to sleep early, and his wife takes care of the kids. But no, his wife's out of town or something. I don't know. He's stuck with the kids, and he's getting his ass whooped. And it's Friday. After a whole week of doing that, he's probably like, his face is on the floor at this point. Yesterday he was in the space yelling. He was chasing his kids around with a comb or something like that. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, H1 Byron is done.
Yeah, he can't win. Toby, after he goes until Rush, I can't even see people requesting.
I got it. I'm just running around trying to get the guys set up so I can eat breakfast. So I'm good.
Alright, perfect. Somebody said something. I didn't hear. Somebody was going to say something.
It was me, General. I was just going to offer if you need a placeholder to bring people up, I can, but Toby's got it.
Oh, alright. You should have said that about a minute ago. You're 1 minute.
I tried.
You're on that island time.
No, Jimmy, I'm not letting you up. So just go ahead and go home.
Not today, Jimmy. Tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, Jimmy. You can come up tomorrow. Okay. Hey, Jimmy, tomorrow apparently we're going to have the Sid Harth, the Pajit, coming to the show. He wants to debate us about H1B, so Jimmy can come tomorrow and hang out and support his Jeet buddy, because Jimmy supports H1Bs. So it'll be interesting. Jimmy,
What time's that?
Sid Harth and Jimmy. We'll have Jimmy can represent the Jews, and Sid Harth will represent the Indian Hindus, and they can make love together while they get run over like a freight train on H1Bs.
So pretty much what they're already doing anyway, right now.
Yeah, and it's not a winning ticket. We'll show that tomorrow. Yeah, Twiddle, go ahead.
I got another message from him last night. I was just looking at it now. He wants to bring he calls it his co-founder with him. So I was like,
His game partner.
Whatever it is.
Is it Jimmy?
I was just like, yeah, just as long as you show up, dude. Come on, let's go.
Just make sure you bring your fruit cup, faggot.
I did that, and I was talking about Ken Paxton earlier. I thought I was going to be running for governor. No, it's for Senate. And then looked up, Info Battle made him put me on to Pete Chambers, who's running against Abbott as a Republican. So I've been looking into him a lot too. So he's someone I'd like to kind of push as well for the government Texas and California. I could care less more about California, but Texas, I really have a soft spot for it, just because they're like ultra invaded, and it's nothing's being done about it. Just the numbers down there are way higher than a lot of other places in the country too. Even though some places in the country are just as bad, the numbers down there are just crazy. But Pete Chambers, he's a doctor, I think. I gotta look into him more. But thanks Info for putting me onto that, because I'm watching all the states that are really opening up, or I should say closing the gates to a lot of the issues that are plaguing our country, as far as Blackstone, BlackRock, and H-1Bs, immigrants, all of it. People actually doing something. I really want to find all of them and try and get our message, ethicaamerican.org plugged, a whole bunch of different stuff, and then just get their message shared out there for all of us to share as well. So that's it.
Well, I have an interesting tidbit from Chief Engineer. I don't know if you guys follow that account. Just equip yourselves with this debate. It's 3 credit bureaus, the companies that decide your credit score, mortgage eligibility, even job background checks. It goes on, but obviously, this is,
Bro, you can't make this up. You can't even make this up anymore. It's crazy.
What is wrong? Kicked out of space.
Yeah, Poo Poo, you might want to repeat that.
I put this this news tidbit from a really good account you guys should follow if you don't know. Chief Engineer. He writes, this is about union. 4,000 employees in India. No physical footprint, no consumer presence, yet this is one of America's 3 credit bureaus. The companies that decide your credit score, mortgage eligibility, even job background checks. In July 2025, over 4.4 million Americans had personal data exposed in a TransUnion breach tied to a third-party app used for offshore support. Names, birth dates, social security numbers, and addresses were compromised, etc. It goes on to significant things. It's obviously very important, for Americans to have to consider that is an offshored. Yeah, and the fact that they're allowed to have all of our data, that's pretty crazy. I put up a post here from Laura Ingram, and she's calling out the digital ID. She's saying digital ID warning. They don't want you to hear it. That everyone's starting to wake up to this digital ID. Nobody's interested in that. People are pretty pissed that Trump has been trying to force that down our throat. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, here we go. Rush in the house.
Trump betrayed us, though, with that digital ID, and I promise we're not going to have digital money. He totally betrayed us on this. He's such a fucking sellout.
Here's the thing, though, Colleen. If you were your enemy, right, wouldn't you want it to be prolonged as possible so that way by the time that we woke up that we could do nothing? I mean, if anything, he's trying to accelerate the process of us doing something in this case.
Are you defending Trump right now, Harrison? Get out of my face.
Rush, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, General. Good morning to everyone. Apologies for being late.
This is the first time after a show yesterday I never heard from Rush, and even into the morning he must have really just been wiped out. But
I was doing lots of physical labor yesterday, and I fell asleep pretty early, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I think I was listening to Harrison Space too long in the middle of the night down in the tunnels, and I apologize, guys.
We were talking about you, Rush, last night. You know, and you're one of the funniest men because you're a lot like the General, but when something giggles you, you giggle, and you're so funny.
Yeah, I know it's a retarded laugh too, but I appreciate you calling. I was actually thinking about how funny you were, Colleen. That's the part I caught. I was listening to you. It was pretty hilarious.
I'll take that as an insult that you meant.
I was laughing out loud in my bed as I'm trying to sleep, so I had to eventually just turn it to something else just so I could sleep.
You guys got EAB screwdrivers in the store?
Oh, they will be. Just it's a limited time item.
Colleen edition, Colleen.
You know, type shit.
It's like the Hesh truck. Every year you release a new one.
Does anybody even know that story? He fucking sold my goddamn car to a dude, 62 Ford Falcon, to a dude that was going to use it for stock car. I freaked the fuck out, and I pulled a battery. I was trying to pull a battery out of another one of our cars and put it in the goddamn 62 Ford Falcon. He grabbed me by the waist and picked me up. I turned around and scratched him on the arm. Now I'm a villain.
Stabbed him in the thigh, Colleen.
I did not stab him in the thigh. I just took the goddamn screwdriver after I got control of the situation and turned it a couple times. Broke some skin. That's all I did.
You going for that artery?